Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Xavier Anthony with Dropping Juice and Salting. Hey, so today we'll be going over the first letter in the disputing process. But before we do that, like and subscribe for your boy real quick. All right, got my gallon. All right, so before we get into the dispute letter, you want to make sure you have a credit monitoring service. I use Smart Credit. Smart Credit, it just allows me to see all three of my credit reports, and lines up everything so I can know if I have any incorrect information on one of my reports. For example, say you have a Security National account open and the last reported date is 6/12/2019, 6/13/2019, 6/1/2019. It's not supposed to happen because your credit report is supposed to be 100% accurate. So just Smart Credit allows me to line up everything so I can see everything right there. You can also use some free methods as far as Credit Karma, where you can create a free account and you can get your TransUnion and your Equifax and create a free credit score. freecreditscore.com, and you can get your Experian there. Those are all free accounts, and then you can just line them up that way, but it's just a little harder. You'll have to have different printouts and stuff like that just to line up different accounts. So it's just a little lengthy process, but it can be done. I did it. Let's get into the letter. After we see what items need to be disputed, we want to go into our letter. So sample client, that'll be your full name as you want it to appear on your credit report. I don't know, that could be something that's incorrect on your credit report, your names. So you just want to make sure that you put your name as you want it to appear or as it appears on your credit report, as it appears on your license. Then your address, full address, street, city, state, zip code. Excuse me. You want to put your date of birth, your social security number. I believe you only have to put your last four, but I don't like to have any blanks in my head, so I always just put the full thing. I don't want it to come back as we couldn't do it just because you didn't put your full social security number. So I always just put the full thing. Then whichever bureau that you're disputing to, you want to put their full address. This is Equifax address. I'll have the other two bureaus in the description for you, just so you can know. This is for educational purposes. So I want to make sure we get educated. So here's Equifax. You want to put their complete address, the date. You don't need this, but always just put what I'm sending about. Letter to remove inaccurate credit information. So you start off with your letter, something simple. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, starting it off. So I received a copy of my credit report and found the following items to be in error. You want to put the number one. What's the reason? The following account was a bankruptcy charge-off. Balance should be $0. You put the merchant, Bank of America mortgage, and your account number. If your account number has a whole bunch of XXXXX, put all those as well. If you can, copy and paste it, just to make it easier. If you have any supporting documents, just print them out and add them to your letter when you send them. Remember, you're going to send 3 letters. You're going to send one to each bureau. You might have different information on all 3 of them, so you don't want to dispute something that's not on there. Anyway, so then we get to number 2. The following information is incorrect. Sears card, account number, the account number that you have. The information can be correct because payments could be incorrect. Name on it could be incorrect. The following account is not mine. If you have an account that's not yours, sometimes this happens with people with the same name, or if it's ID fraud, the same name, I mean, by say your dad has the same name as you, or somebody else has the same name as you. It happens. Or fraud. It happens a lot too. So make sure you put that merchant and then the full account number. Then I always add this last little, my sincere, just throw a little law in there. By the provisions of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, I demand that these items be investigated and removed from my report. It is my understanding that you will recheck these items with the creditor who has posted them. Please remove any information that the creditor cannot verify. I understand that under 15 U.s.c. section 1681 IA, you must complete this reinvestigation within 30 days of receipt of this letter. Please send an updated copy of my credit report to the above address. According to the Act, there shall be no charge for this updated report. I also request you please send notices of corrections to anyone who received my credit report in the past 6 months. Thank you for your time and help in this matter. Sincerely, sample client. Want to make sure you put your name, you then sign. So you also want to attach to this letter 2 forms of identification. You want to attach a copy of your driver's license or state ID, and you also want to attach a utility bill, a copy of a utility bill, just so you can have your 2 forms of ID, so we don't get any kickbacks. So once you get this and you have all 3 for Equifax, TransUnion, and your Experian, your 3 different letters with your 2 forms of identification, you send them off. You can send them off first class. It'll get there between 4 and 6 days. But just with first class, I don't know for sure, but you might not get a shipping number. Always send mine off certified so I can have that tracking number. That way I can know when they receive it. So that way I know when they start working on my credit. Also, I have my monitoring services, so I'm always just watching. I get updates and I see what's going on. So here you have it. It's the first letter. Once we send this letter off, the credit bureaus have 30 days to respond to us. Sometimes it may take a little over 30 days. I've seen it take a little over, but they always get back to me usually. If they don't get back to me, I'll usually just send a follow-up, pretty much something similar to this, a follow-up letter. Or if they come back verified, then I have another verification letter that I'll send off in the next process. But hopefully after these 30 days or within these 30 days, we'll start seeing some accounts being removed from our credit report and shooting our credit report up higher. And make sure if you are disputing anything on your credit report, make sure that it's not an account that you need for credit age. Because I see that a lot. People want to dispute accounts, late payments and stuff like that. But it's not affecting them as much as it's going to affect them if they get it taken off just because of the credit age that they have for it. But that's for another video. So here you have it. Here's your first letter to dispute. I hope you guys found this video informational. And if you need any more information, feel free to contact me. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what type of videos you all would like to see. Tell me how I did in this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Always for your boy, so I can keep coming out with these videos. And hopefully, I just want to see everybody credit score getting the 700s so we can all start getting these higher interest rates. These better interest rates. And start living the best lives. And we'll also start making some videos for you guys so you can see what to do once you start getting your credit scores higher, what to do with that credit. But stay tuned. Thank you all for watching me, and I hope you all have a safe, blessed day. Talk to you soon.
Hey, real quick, go ahead and check out my wife's Etsy account, Creative Distractions, and get you a custom domino set. You can get whatever you want to on it. It don't even matter. You can get an NFL team, an NBA team, a flag, your name, some different colors, an NBA and NFL team. I don't even care what you get. Just use my code DJC and get 15 off. Tell her I sent you.